Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Tengoku. I'm your host, Lindsay.
I'm David.
And on this show, we look at anime figures and other fun collectibles from Japan. And today we have a game figure for you.
Right.
A very popular character I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. This is 2B from NieR Automata. And this is the second version from Square Enix's Bring Arts line. And we're going to look at everything, just that's different about it. We don't have the first one to compare, I'm afraid. But basically what you need to know is that this is based on the game model, which the other one wasn't quite so much.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's check it out. All right, so Dave has taken apart the box for us. There's not really much to see with the item box itself. They just have a few examples on the back with some nice CG to show you, like, as if it were in the game. So that's cool.
Oh, that's the actual figure. Cool.
Yeah, you can see the joint.
All right. Okay.
They did a good job, right?
Yeah.
So, as we mentioned, this is version 2.0, and the big difference is just that this is based on the in-game 3D model, and they tried to make it as accurate as possible. We're going to show you some comparison pics. So as you can see, she comes with a ton of accessories. We'll try to go through as many of them as possible, but first let's take a look at the figure itself. The blindfold is really cool. It almost looks like cloth from where I'm looking at it. I know it's not, but
looks very good.
She comes with 3 heads. We've got her mask on with a shouting face for action poses. And then the third head gives you a nice look at her whole face, which is really cool. And the interesting thing about these is that instead of doing a face swap, they just gave you the entire head. So typically, with Nendroids, you just pull off the bangs, pop on the other face, and put it back together. But this one, they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to have any seam lines, so they just give you the entire whole head again. Next up, let's look at them joints. The head is pretty basic. You can just turn all the way around. I'm sorry for that image. There we go. We've got this really nice flexible shoulder joint, which can look pretty unnatural depending on what angle you put it at, but
yeah, they're very good with the photos and making sure that you can't see any of the joints, but in reality, you're going to see some if you don't pose it in the right way,
Right, and it's all about how you hide it when you take photos, right?
Yeah.
So, you guys can figure it out, I'm sure. But, I mean, the bonus side is that you can just do a lot more action poses because of this. So, let's see. She can touch her chest. That's really cool. Not every action figure can do that. Her elbow joint, it's a little, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be able to rotate or not, but I'm having trouble rotating it. It can go all the way to there though, which is nice. Yeah, I guess you're not supposed to be able to rotate it. I don't want to try any harder and pop it off, break it off. The hand can swivel all the way around and just has a pretty basic joint on it as well. Her legs, now the dress is actually pretty stiff, so I'm a little worried about how far she can kick. This leg can probably go further than this one. She cannot sit down. The leg can go pretty far back but will not touch her booty. That does not swivel either. And then the feet can go all the way around.
I mean, you must be able to do something like that, though, pushing it out the top of side bit of the shirt. Skirt.
Does she come with any extra leg parts?
Nope.
One of the things she does come with is this, so you can take her skirt off. As you guys know, that's one of the options for the in-game model. So with that part swapped, you can do this. And of course that will give you a better range of motion there, but if you want to keep her dress on, and I think I would just because it looks nicer overall.
Yeah. Covers up the joints as well.
You're going to have a little bit of limitation because of that skirt and the bow. But yeah, we'll try to pose her for you guys after we're done looking at the parts. She can swivel just a bit at the waist here, but there is not a lot of give. It does not go completely sideways. And that is the basic posability there. All right, let's look at some of these accessories. Here's the instructions. They're pretty basic. It shows you visually how to take apart and reassemble things. Looks pretty simple, but then it also has English and Japanese over here, so you can read what specific parts you need in order to mount the weapons. So we've got some really cool ones here, spears and swords. We have the virtuous contract, the virtuous treaty, the cruel arrogance, cruel lament, and an articulated pod as well. Let's get out the stand and try to set her up with some of these. This is a little difficult to work with, I'm not gonna lie. It's worth it in the end because it all looks pretty cool together. So basically all of their stands are connected by this joint in the middle. And the negative side is that we can't really move this much. It's just static there. The droid is just slightly movable. It can basically just go clockwise or counterclockwise from this position, and that's about it. And then the arm itself, of course, can go wherever, but it's a bit limited in how you can pose them all together. So I have it up with the sword, the long sword right now. This one can also be put in her hand. And then David has the spear.
Yeah. Actually, the other sword can be put in there as well if you don't want her holding onto it.
Yeah.
Like in there.
But yeah, there's just a lot of different setups you can do. It's just going to take a little time to get there, but you know, it's worth it in the end, right? So this one just hooks to her hand with the basic hand peg. But let's get her holding the sword, eh? There we go. There's our battle ready to be. Took a little time to get here, but we did it. There we go. David, that's not how that works.
Play hoopla.
Oh my god. Okay, ready? I'm gonna try to get it on the sword. Do you have a ring? Here.
Oh, no, mine's smaller.
Well, I'm giving myself a handicap. All right.
Oh! Boom,
nice.
baby.
This is not how you use this item. Okay. I'm gonna suck. Oh no. See, this is why I gave myself a handicap. Oh no.
No, trust me, mine was pure luck.
Oh, it's... Okay, there's 3 points. I can either get on her head, the big sword, or the small sword. Here we go.
Way.
You guys didn't realize this was a fun family game? Not just a figure, but, you know, there's
Hula
several
hoop.
ways to play.
Right.
What do you call it?
Hula hoop.
Hula hoop.
I don't know. Well.
But yeah.
Cool.
Challenge your friends. Have a good time.
Let's go to the close-up.
All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. She is beautiful. I really love the Bring Arts line. So I hope you guys have a chance to get her yourself. She's still available as of the recording of this video.
Yeah, I think Square Enix actually it's got quite good build quality with their figures.
Yeah, the detailing's really nice, right? So we don't have something to give away today. The next one up will be Android 21, but it just went up like a day before we recorded this, so we want to give you guys time to comment. If you would like to win 2B, all you gotta do is comment on YouTube or HobbyLink TV or both.
Yeah.
And tell us, have you played this game? Do you like this character? What are your favorite parts of the game? Anything you'd like to add?
So make sure you register on hobbylink.tv so we can actually contact you. And on YouTube, we're just going to have to hope that you notice that we commented on your comment, or rather replied to it. And like and subscribe as always, and hit the bell. And that's about it.
Yep, we'll see you next time.
See ya.